Should there not be an Olympic event in which one jumps from the top of one hurdle to the next, Link would kick ass. Time to meet another annoying enemy. Moby can sap experience points as well as cause damage. That's adding insult to injury. The statue at the entrance of Midoro Palace always has a magic jar should you need it. I still can't get over Doomrattle's name. Some sources call this rock-spitting helmet Rope. Rope was a snake in the original Zelda. Whatevs. These jumping Stalfos are even more perverted now. Gargoyles are really annoying to some players because their flight pattern resembles the Medusa heads in Castlevania. Sometimes they can regenerate when you're not expecting them. Slimy enemies rarely seem to be very intelligent. Here they just hop around and occasionally drop into hot burning lava. Does anybody else get the impression that if you peeked inside an Iron Knuckles armor, you wouldn't see anybody? If you know where to look, you can find easy magic. And if you're not careful, a bubble or two can take it right away. Either this is a trap planned by a sadist, or the Hylian Construction Review Board desperately needs to schedule an appointment. I call this upgrade Blood Iron Knuckle, just because of the color. Slightly tougher than the orange one, but otherwise no different. I think more than enough Michael Jackson jokes have been made by now. Sometimes I decide to fight this fire Moa, but usually it's too much trouble for just 50 experience. Besides, it can respawn later in the chamber while I'm fighting the Iron Knuckles. The Stalfos are enough to deal with, but the spitting statues make this hallway irritating. It's still not worth the trouble to fight these bubbles. The architects of these palaces obviously have issues. Can you imagine trying to get back up these collapsing ledges if they were in your house? Once again, a boss with two official names. I just call him Helmeted Guardian Germafencer. I understand that in the Japanese game he only has one helmet to knock off, and this two-helmeted version appears in a later palace. I don't want to go back through this palace for more experience, so I'll just skip the level up. Back to Mido. That crone who is asking for help for her daughter might be asking for the whiskey. I guess booze does cure all problems. Oh, water of life. So it isn't whiskey. I get so easily confused. Where is this crone's daughter anyway? The only person in the house now is Epic Beard the Red. Red Bull gives you wings. King's Tomb. What, the Queen isn't important enough to get her own burial plot? Who is ruling Hyrule now anyway? Oh, never mind. The statue at the entrance to the Island Palace can hold a magic jar or a blood iron knuckle. Either one can appear at random. You thought Doom Rattle was a silly enough enemy name? This one is called Doom Knocker. I think his name caused him to become a tough warrior. Buried this key in the freaking floor. Things like this make it harder and harder to suspend my disbelief. I might be wasting my time fighting all these iron knuckles and stuff, but hey, I said this wasn't a speed run.